When I think about the new normal, right, that we're all living in, I've adopted sort of three words that I think embodies sort of the spirit in which I've been trying to grow through this as opposed to go through this time in COVID, to come out of it better than I went into it, and to help others on my journey and their journeys to find new ways to enhance and make life better for themselves and for communities. And those three words are adjust, reimagine, and innovate. And to adjust to this fact that the world is changing, the world has changed. COVID has changed the way we go about our day. To not deny it, to accept it, and adjust accordingly. To make all the modifications that we need in order to live healthier lives. To reimagine ourselves in this place, right? To think about how we can be different, how we can differentiate, how we can go about our day in an exciting new way. And then to innovate, right? Once we do that, once we adjust, once we reimagine, how do we innovate in a way that's a differentiation? How do we innovate in a way that creates new opportunities for ourselves, new opportunities for our customers, our communities, and the people who we love and care for? I think if we can embrace those three, we can see transformation. We can see amazing opportunities that maybe we've never seen before, or that we just were in front of us, never got a chance to actually acknowledge it.
The issues can certainly seem overwhelming, but I'm convinced if everyone finds some way to make a difference, we can make a big change.
It's up to us as a community to join together and help these people, get them the care they need, the food they need, the money they need, the clothing they need, the medical assistance they need.
And we want equality for all.
I want to be that voice in America to give everyone a fair shot, especially if they're talented and gifted and have the potential to be successful. When you have economic power, you have freedom as well to do some of the things in communities that so desperately are needed, like giving back.
I would definitely say a lot has changed in the past several months, and with the current political and societal unrest, I feel a heightened responsibility to live up to the significance of the award. I am more motivated to fight racism and social injustice, and that has led me to make an offer to volunteer my time and commitment to NCCJ.
I work with nonprofits, I sit on boards, I am part of organizations that try to step back and look at who are the unfortunate, who are the underserved, and how do we make a concerted effort to make a difference in their lives. How do we, as a society, break through systemic racism?
Simply listening to people about their challenges and their life experiences, being empathetic and learning from those conversations can make a difference.
Because in solidarity, there's strength. If we're fighting issues one against the other, we're never going to get rid of this systemic racism.
How do we, as a society, break through systemic racism? That's like boiling the ocean, right? I mean, it's cultural, it's institutionalized, but I don't think that's my job to try to do that. So I don't really see it as me trying to go out there and totally blow this up. But if I was more of an artist using a chisel and being able to use my chisel to make my imprint, in a way that carves and shapes a more positive and productive America and world, that's what I see my role is and the impact that I can make.
I have many thoughts about the increased level of conversation regarding racism, but I've narrowed it down to three primary thoughts. One is we really need to listen and truly hear and be open to the issues. And two, we need a greater sensitivity and empathy to people for their past and current sufferings. And three, we have to take action and do our part to eliminate these sufferings and prejudice and discrimination.
When I first started Tara's Closet and the world had not yet turned upside down as it is now, I knew from my own personal experiences with my daughter from age 12 to 38 that mental illness was a very complex, difficult problem, and that society in general did not want to discuss it. My goal was to bring the conversation out in the open, which we have very successfully done. I feel that COVID-19 has traumatized all of us, many of us. Fear, isolation, anxiety, depression in people of all ages are major concerns, not just of mine, but of all families now.
So much has happened in the last 6 months. COVID, the economic disruption, the epiphany in our country about racial justice. We have to find good things to celebrate in challenging times like this. And one of the good things to celebrate right now is the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which guaranteed American women the right to vote. A momentous achievement and has made a very big and good difference for our country.
Yeah, there are days, right, where you just lay in bed, you lie in bed and you just go, ugh, right? But what's the alternative, right? And so I choose to get up, right? I choose to fight. Right. Some days I don't win, right? But I choose to be in the game. And I think that's what's so exciting about your work and the work of NCCJ is that every day NCCJ chooses to be in the game. Every day NCCJ gets up in the fight to fight and to battle these things that are suppressing so many of us.
The increased focus on social justice and racism certainly underscores the importance of human relations. So today, it feels even more meaningful for Pat and me to be recognized for contributing to our community in this manner.
I'm thrilled to win this award, especially because I follow in the footsteps of my wonderful husband, Wally Barnes, who won this award some years ago. And in fact, he was a co-founder of the predecessor organization, NCCJ, some years before that. And so I am always thrilled and delighted to follow my wonderful, wonderful husband.
I mean, I applaud your organization. I applaud, all the people who support this organization. Because you get up every day, you make a difference every day. You not only change lives, you save lives. That's just powerful.
I am thrilled and honored to accept this award. This will enable us at Jewish Family Services and Tara's Closet to reach many more people, help people understand what mental illness is.
This event is obviously a fundraiser. So one way that everyone can make a difference is to make a contribution to NCCJ to allow NCCJ to continue its important work in our community to end social injustice and racism. I'm incredibly proud of my law firm, Robinson & Cole, for offering a matching gift program this summer that matched all employee contributions to NCCJ and the Equal Justice Initiative. And I encourage other businesses to do something similar to show their support.